Welcome back to another in-person episode of Outlawed Anger. We are going to play a little bit of beerio kart. So if you are not familiar, one, drink responsibly.
This is the only drinking and driving we condone.
This is it. So we're picking racers. Rules of the game. You have to crack your drink. It looks like two of them are already cracked, so I'm going to crack mine to even it out. So, you cannot drive and drink at the same time. So, you can either not... You have to drive off to the side of the road, pull off, don't drink your drink yet. Put that back. Yeah, don't do it, Knee.
You can't.
Okay.
Damn it, Slivering.
You can't see this.
You're not cheating on this shit.
So, you either pull off the side of the road, slam it, then do all 3 laps. Or you can pace it, you can do some, get back on the road, drive off, do some more. It's kind of up to you, and it's all in the gamble of the items that everyone else gets, really. Because if you get blue shelled back and forth, it doesn't matter how much you have left. But you cannot finish the end of the last lap with anything left in your drink. It has to be empty.
I know this is kind of a dick move, but I wasn't listening at all. I can drink one drive, right?
No.
No, that is against the law.
Penalty is cup shot.
Alright.
So can I drink my beer?
Yep, pull off the side of the road
When you're not driving.
when you're not driving.
Okay, let's start this game so I can drink my beer.
Alright. I'm gonna be Toad.
Yellow Yoshi. It's the only way.
Dry bones.
Yeah.
P-Wing, Mercedes tiles, and the pink little umbrella because it's adorable.
What?
I want the little pink
Hey, listen,
airplane.
it's worth it.
First of
What
all,
makes
dry
it
bones with the bone rattler.
Yeah,
And
some
we'll go
bone
with-
wheels.
What wheels did you choose? I'm just gonna copy you.
We're gonna
Is that what you're
do.
doing now? I see what you're doing.
Dude, I haven't played this game in fucking like 2 years.
I'm gonna go with the ancient tires.
What wheels
on that
did you
guy.
get?
I like that one.
Hey.
I'm gonna be driving Toadette's car.
Oh, that's
And the
sexy.
paraglider.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I think.
Leaf wheels.
Yeah, paraglider.
Animal Crossing.
What wheels did you choose?
Can't tell you that. It's a trade
Classified.
secret.
It's classified.
You can go fuck off.
But I mean, I'm looking pretty good on my
It's
stats.
that one, by the way.
Fucking green Yoshi's got a copy. Alright, so we do 100cc, no teams, normal items, normal computers.
Okay.
Everything should be good. Okay, where are we racing? Don't drink that drink yet.
We're racing right there. Yeah, go.
TikTok clock.
Hell yeah.
I think that one's a straight run.
I do the Grumble Volcano.
Let's do
Rumble
the leaf.
Volcano it is.
Okay, start. Ready?
Okay. Alright.
Hey!
Go.
It's
You
gotta
have
say
to drive
go.
off the side of the road. You can't be in the middle of the road. You have to drive
You
off.
can't.
Like a
You
pit
can't
stop.
take a sip before.
No. What do you mean take a sip before?
You can't take a sip
now?
out of freaking...
Right now, it's playing.
It's a race on who can race
Also,
and
what
race
button goes
drink.
forward again?
The top.
The one on the right.
The top right.
Wait, so if I don't drink and I just play the game, I'm gonna whip all your ass.
But you have to finish
But you will lose
the
because
drink before the last lap, and if you don't, then it goes to the next person.
For the last lap, or just
Before
like.
the end of the last lap. So pull off to the side.
Ah.
Drink some carbonated 3 shots of vodka.
Oh, whatever goes in a Moscow Mule. God, it's
Vodka.
cold.
Moscow Mule's Russian. It's vodka.
It's
sounds
actually
Russian.
gin.
Actually,
fucking
vodka.
wordy.
So
This one is vodka, and I think it's regularly vodka.
yes.
Oh.
If I fall off the map, can I drink?
You would have to pull over to the side of the road after you get back on.
I mean, I would drink in a tow truck.
But I would drink, yeah. I would drink while I'm being lifted back up, yeah. Oh, shit.
I gotta hold my brake or I freaking still go.
Oh yeah, I forgot ketchup's on.
Oh.
Let me catch up some.
It'll try and catch you up. to
Oh,
the
with
race.
items?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it'll just navigate your cart for you. Not as good as you could, but it will do it for you.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Nintendo sneaking in those helping kids at all turns.
Right.
Man, the best thing on that is what was the last Mario that they did?
Odyssey?
Yeah. Freaking boy didn't have to learn anything on it. He just followed the freaking prints that were there.
Are you talking about your son?
Yeah.
No, he's been playing a lot of God of War.
No,
He's talking
his
about-
other my boy.
He's talking about boy.
Boy!
So stupid.
You piece of shit!
Alright, pull off to the side. Don't fall off. Ah,
Blue shell, suck it.
Lola, you get back in your cage! Don't make me get the hose!
It's always funny just to see someone sitting there on the race.
Yeah.
And now.
Mine was driving in circles, but I was turning backwards when I drank. So, I'm assuming I'm good.
Where's the brake, by the way?
There's a
There's
break
no
in
break.
Mario Kart.
I know, but I can't stop without it.
It's probably R.
No, it's definitely not R.
You don't fucking
I don't know.
It's whatever your down one would be. Even that's fighting me hard.
Ah, shit, I wasn't going fast enough. Go, 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 go. You don't pill out again? What the fuck? This game's chipped.
No!
We
No,
should have
no, no,
introduced.
no, no, dear!
We should have introduced ourselves because.
Yes!
Alright, and to the introductions. Now that the race is over, my drink is still gone as well. Fucking, we have Slumbering God, aka me. Unholy Charger who just snuck a fucking win out of nowhere because I had to hit a fireball. Bitch. Sarkis coming in. What place? 6th place.
11th place.
So, well, you giving you the benefit.
Oh,
11th it is.
11th
11th it is. And then we got Berta. Came in 2nd because Toad's a fucking. Yeah.
Alright.
Do we want to do another round?
I gotta put this thing
Well,
back
now
on.
I need to make a drink of some delicious Outlawed spice rum. You guys had Outlaw?
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Light
Well,
That's fair. Who isn't an outlaw? Who hasn't had Outlaw? Oh, you gotta put it on now.
Yeah, my freaking.
You're lucky you win. You know what would be really bad?
You need
If he would have
tampon?
lost and be like, yeah,
Oh,
so I had to
no,
take my sling up and I just, it's didn't get to play as well. Went out there, gave it 110%, but
No, if anything, it'd be my damn thumb that I smashed today.
So you're just excuses after excuses. That's all I'm hearing.
all right. So did we decide we're going?
I thought we were playing another round.
Are we playing another round? Okay. Next race. You picked the last one, came in last. So you pick the next one, and you'll come in last.
I didn't come in last.
I know, but you're going to.
Okay, do the leaf boards.
Leaf boards. Okay, which one?
No, the fall leaf boards. Maple leaf boards.
Which one?
Let's do Wario Stadium.
Wario Stadium. It's so carbonated.
I know, I like immediately had a sip of the Coke and I was like,
You took a sip of the Coke and had to jerk off?
I mean, it doesn't
that's
have
why
any.
I'm off screen.
I mean,
That's why I'm not allowed to drink
That's
soda
why
at work
most-
anymore.
that's why most people do coke off of strippers, so that they just jerk off.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why I'm not allowed to drink soda at work anymore.
Apparently, it's frowned
Dude, what the
upon
fuck is
in
that?
this establishment. That was Cloud. And
Oh shit! I got watching fucking Yellow Yoshi.
yeah, that's right. You watch Yellow Yoshi, you
Like
enjoy
a
it.
fan.
Fucking Yoshi Riders for life.
You could be any color you want. What color do you choose? Oh, sunshine! Sunshine sounds good. Sunshine's not a color. No, I want to be sunshine.
Listen, Sunshine Yoshi is the best Yoshi. And you know why? Because he falls off the fucking map. Because he does earthquakes and it's badass. Blue Yoshi's pretty cool because he flies, but
Yeah.
Yellow does earthquakes. It's awesome.
Which is stupid.
It's awesome. You can disrupt the entire world. Just crack the fucking planet like an egg. And then you can turn everyone into an egg. It's a double
You're an
egg.
egg.
Just because you're not liking eggs doesn't mean that other people can't like eggs.
He doesn't like eggs. He's allergic to eggs. There's
Same
a difference.
Apparently, eggs and dairy are the same thing too.
Well,
Both come from a farm.
They both come from. I'm so glad you agree. That's so fucking weird.
The fuck are y'all talking
He was
about?
just talking. He said Sarkis is coming over and he's allergic to dairy, right? I went, no, eggs. And he goes,
Same thing.
same thing. What, are we eating Cadbury eggs? Like, what is? How is it the same? They're
They were
both
not-
from a farm.
They were not that rude in person. They
They
were
were
like,
very
it's
much that rude
okay
in
that you're a
person.
fucking stupid idiot. And I was like, thanks, guys.
Nah, definitely not that.
You'd be surprised how nice they are. They still allow me to come around.
Yeah, but we've asked you to stop coming every time you drink Coke. So.
Yeah, buddy.
Just really sick of washing out of my jeans.
We're just gone full circle.
Always good when you come full circle. I'd hate if we didn't come full circle.
Oh, you fuck.
Oh, you
God
dicks.
damn it. Alright, who was the lightning bolt?
Also, why the fuck am I collecting coins?
Make you go
It
faster.
makes you go faster, yeah. You
Does
get,
it really?
you get 10 and your top speed is boosted.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah, that's
Kinda.
kind of suck.
This game doesn't need that
I mean,
bullshit.
Mario's all about coins. I'm amazed that they weren't involved sooner.
I mean, you're not wrong. Also, a lot of these things
Oh,
are
God.
like the bomb, you can throw it, but every time you attempt to throw it, it goes way off the mat.
Yeah, it's
It's
the bomb
the
is.
dumbest fucking.
It's good for like throwing it behiund you and hoping.
Watch out, first place.
Yeah, watch out. I was too close. Stupid Rosalina. Who is Rosalina? Is that a computer?
Yeah.
She's a fucking bitch. Stupid ass.
I don't even remember who
Ah.
Rosalita even is.
Boom!
Distract me with drinking and I can do things. Hey, you made an A!
Hey, I'm a
Look
part
at
of
you,
it!
Sarkis!
I'm a part of it.
I'm a part of something!
It's because I put my sling on. I couldn't control it right.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew it. I knew
Yeah,
something was coming
my
out.
huge throbbing dick was getting in my way, guys. Sorry, I was in last place there.
That's me and the Coke problem.
You want to top me off there?
Top off.
Okay, next game.
Alright, it would be Unholy's Choice.
Let's play Yoshi's Valley.
Unholy's Choice.
Well, the one hole.
Oh
Top
shit!
me
I
off
want
with
to be
some
a
of
dick.
this outlaw.
Go to the banana.
Banana. Got it. Sorry. Banana.
Banana hammock.
Oh, I thought you said I was gonna come in last.
You didn't come in last?
You came in the last of the three that are important. Now shut the fuck up.
Go to Rainbow. I don't know what one it is. Go to Rainbow Road.
Which Rainbow Road? 64 Rainbow Road or
64.
SNES Rainbow Road?
64.
First of all, there is only one Rainbow Road. Okay,
the
Don't
Rainbow
be an
Road from
asshole.
this one.
No,
Where's the
that's
lid
not
for this bad boy?
That's the N64 one. That is the only one.
That is
No.
the best one.
There's the super.
Yeah, the super.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
there's
just three.
A black
this one.
fucking.
Thank you, Circus.
It was just a black fucking screen and a random road.
Someone start the game. Why is porn? Fucking go.
I don't have that choice.
It's not letting me cheat like the 64
power.
version.
It's the only way you can win.
Cheating?
Yep. Cheat to win.
Still win. There used to be a
Alright.
proverb that said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
Because there's another proverb that says, winning's winning.
And there's another proverb
Doesn't
that's
matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
up your mom.
I don't know who said that one.
There's
but-
also a proverb that says it doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as you have fun playing the game.
Now you're just making shit up.
Fuck off.
Is that from the same,
At least I didn't pick a fucking yellow dinosaur.
Listen.
Fucking Barney's retarded cousin.
I'm his awesome cousin that can do earthquakes.
Hey, I would just like to point out that
Shut up.
retarded is not politically correct.
And I would like to point out that you can retardedly shut up.
Okay.
See, and that's what makes it unpolitically correct.
Hey, just because they're slow doesn't mean they're dumb.
I ain't talking to them. I'm talking about you.
He's talking about my yellow dinosaurs.
I-
what he's
and that's
talking
why
about the whole time.
Yeah. That's why I separate my words from other people. I don't want to talk about real people. I only want to talk about his retarded dinosaur.
My yellow retarded dinosaur, to be fair.
Well, yeah, that's how you know he's retarded.
Dude, what was the last?
Because the
one?
red one's not retarded. The blue one's not retarded.
Yes, the red one is too.
Dude,
Everything you eat becomes fireballs is an amazing power.
Not an amazing fact. How helpful is that? Not
Super fucking helpful.
There's a ton of people that have that problem, and there's a
called
medication.
acid reflux disease.
Exactly.
I suffer from acid reflux disease, and it's still not a great power.
It's a great
You just
power.
end up tasting fish anytime you eat it all day long. It's it. It's all the power gives you.
It's because you munch on
Quiet.
vagina all day long.
I knew
Personal
where you were
trainer.
going with
Whatever.
that.
I don't know. Usually when I eat fish, I don't have a problem with acid reflux.
Gross.
I just have a wet face.
Gross.
You know when you wake up the next day, you can't remember a thing, but your face feels like a glazed donut? Was a good day.
I don't remember getting ridden this hard, but apparently I have tremendous amounts of razor burn on my face.
Fuck! You just made me
Yes,
lose
no,
all
that's
my
what we
red
were talking
shells,
about.
bitch.
Oh, there's a blue shell on my... Hey, look, I won!
How are you already fucking...
I don't know, I won.
This is...
I win! Oh,
Remember that cheating that you were talking about?
Dude, this is not the 64 version. This is
This is
super
not the
fucking
64
short.
I went from second to sixth in like the fucking
Let's
last...
go.
dry modes beat you!
Let's go
Because
play
you
this.
suck at this game, bro.
Just so you know, your Joy-Con's actually fucked up.
Which one is that one? Oh,
Yeah.
no, that one's... Yeah.
I'm sitting there and start driving, I take my finger off the fucking...
Who wants to cap it?
I'll cap it. You guys are good with that? I gotta make sure I don't appear in the screen.
Cap it like a captain.
I think we have one more race. To finish it off, my choice.
You know how I like to finish off.
That's good.
God, I love that one.
Good shit right here.
It's Utah.
Utah made.
Distillery.
Local spirit maker. He makes my spirit so happy.
He makes all my spirits happy.
And it's different from most spiced rums because it's like a apple pie type spice.
Yeah.
And that makes it fucking
It's
great.
funny, I just finished watching Justified season 2, and that's like the whole season. She talks about like apple pie. It's like this moonshine she makes. It does remind me of that. No wonder I was drinking
Have
more
you guys
of this
had-
during watching that.
Have you guys had moonshine?
Yeah.
Hey, who chose this fucking race?
It's my choice. So it was me.
You didn't
So
fucking
clearly
lose.
you
Murder
chose the-
chose and
so he
said
chose the-
sunshine at the airport, bitches.
Yeah, so clearly the retarded dinosaur has to go with the retarded course.
Listen, it's not that bad. It's awesome. And you're all
Okay,
just-
I don't play Mario Kart to go
What's-
real life scenarios.
I don't think you're
Driving
using that
through
word
an airport
correctly.
is stupid.
Okay, driving
Okay.
through our airport is stupid.
Driving through any airport is stupid.
Driving around an airport waiting for someone to show up is fucking stupid.
Dude, you guys are all...
Mostly, you notice how every time we mention the airport, it's
It's
stupid.
stupid.
And yet you volunteered to do the airport one.
Yeah.
That's why you were a disappointment to your mother
Stupid
and I.
is as stupid does, right? Right? I don't know what that means.
Fuck
Oh!
you!
Oh, you
Fucking horse shit.
tit licking piece of shit.
Do you get electrocuted
You
midair?
lit liquor.
You.
Yeah, I was in the middle of the jump and fucking landed in the water because
Who
I got
fucking did that?
it's probably some fucking CPU.
Probably Sargas, because he hasn't said anything about it.
No, I didn't. But I also didn't get screwed by it.
Sargas
so...
is like, yeah, that fucking
That's
asshole.
sucks.
Look at that.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
No, I legitimately didn't do it, but I also didn't get screwed by it, so... I assumed it was this motherfucker.
You don't get lightning bolts in first place.
I don't know, you're yellow, lightning bolts are yellow, it just makes sense to me.
The game cheats for you.
It might. It does like me.
It's the only way the retarded dinosaur
Every
can
game
live.
fucking
Hey,
likes
look,
you.
I got electrocuted
Fuck.
in the water.
You're out of
That's not true. The game of life is pretty hard on him.
Then
Also-
Diablo 3, we're sitting there playing. We're a quarter way through the fucking story. He's like, dude, I have like 6 epic pieces of armor. Dude, I barely have anything legendary.
Nah, I think all-time favorite was I had Sarkis over.
Fuck you!
And we were playing Halo, and I turned it off, turned it back on. He was on his box on his TV. I turned mine on, and I was re-given every piece of item that I'd ever earned, and all of the DLC for free. Like, it gave me everything again.
Yeah.
Like, I'd never played it and just purchased it for the first time.
Yeah, it was nonsense.
It was
But that's also not the most bullshit gaming experience we've had. It was a fucking tables match.
Okay. So there's this one time.
I'm just going to be clear. Hold on. Before we tell the
How did
story,
we get
I want you to
fucking
know
that every
that
single
at
time?
your funeral, I'm going to spit on your coffin and mention that tables match, okay?
You better put me through a table just to make it good.
All right, tell the story.
All right, so we're playing SmackDown versus Raw. We do a tables, ladders, and chairs match. No, it was just a tables
Just
match.
a tables match.
The goal of the tables match: break the person through the table. You win. That's it. You can set up a folding table. You can even use the announcing tables as a table to put someone through, and it counts. So we go through this match. He is whooping my ass.
Like, I put him, I smash him into the ring, I throw tables at him, I throw ladders at him.
Next you're gonna
I
be
am
Sarkis,
beating
next you'll be that
his
fucking bitch.
ass.
So he's whooping me down so badly. He sets up a table outside all sides. He has enough time because I'm this unconscious. He puts a table up outside the ring on each side to throw me onto. Brings two inside the ring, sets him up. He tried to put me through every table.
Both
All four on the
announcer
outside,
tables.
both inside, and both announcer tables. Just was whooping my ass.
Over and over and over again.
I get
Can
one.
Can we just
one
continue?
reversal? Oh, you want to see my trophy? Okay, you can see my trophy.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's mine.
trophy.
See that yellow? That's me. You had 20 less points than me. That's what Green Yoshi gets you. Learn your place, Green. Learn your place.
I'm gonna buy this game, and then that way, next time I come, I kick your fucking ass.
No, you're not.
So he puts me
Not
all
on his
of them.
system.
Beats
We'll
me
play
down.
on my system.
He goes to hit me with his super, so he charges at me on the table because we're on the announcing table. He goes to charge at me to hit me with his, I think it was RKO or something like that, Stone Cold Stunner, something. He runs at me.
It
to
was
hit
the
me.
stunner.
So he goes to hit me to bust me through it, and I reverse it. Last second reversal. So instead of him hitting me, I just like tossed him and went the other way into like a suplex-ish kind of hit. Broke through the table.
First fucking time.
The match was going for like 20 minutes. He whooped the fuck out of me, and I get one reversal, and it's like, ding, 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 winner!
And it's nonsense because I was so healthy that I didn't even fully hit the ground and instantly popped up ready to fight. And yet the match was over. and
I was
lost.
still down on the ground when I won the match. That's how tired and beat
You're
my
passed
was.
out, like...
He was solid red in
I
every
won.
position of his body on the map. Solid red, just dead. And he... Bloop. Wait, I lost? The fuck?
Oh no, it wasn't that calm. I was nowhere near that fucking calm.
No, he was not. It was...
I was mad.
Alright, so yeah, that one is better than the Halo.
That one is the worst gaming experience I've ever had in my life.
I
So
knew
anyways.
you would die on in gaming.
We've jumped ahead in the game a little bit because we had to edit some of this shit out. A hill that we would die on for gaming.
Sorry, everyone.
Mine would be that the fact that they need to go away from multiplayer focus and actually create good fucking story-driven campaigns. Either
That's good. That's good. I like that. Yeah.
Call of Duty, whatever, like, they've gone away from actually being able to play solo.
Like Hans?
Yes. And
I used to be a master at playing solo.
used to be, I still am.
He's engaged. Everyone wish him congratulations.
Do not. Don't do it.
Wish him congratulations. That handsome devil with the longest beard here is finally getting married.
Fuck you. Send him a shit ton of condoms.
Yes, because he doesn't want kids. The other guy that had a beard is now beardless.
Let's see if we can fill his entire house with condoms. I want to see this.
Before I fell.
Oh man,
that would actually be pretty good.
First and
I keep
foremost,
getting condoms in the mail. I don't know why. I don't
First
remember
and
going to
foremost,
Planned
any
Parenthood,
condom that
but-
shows up at my house is getting filled and shipped back to you.
Hot
Stop
sauce?
talking. No,
So
I'm gonna
you
feel
are a master at this solo.
Oh, I'm gonna be a
game.
fucking expert by the end of that fucking crap. Master nothing.
We do not grant you the rank of master.
I'm gonna be a
at this
grandmaster
council.
of the Jedi Council.
It's just one of those. It's like pumping lotion. You just grab it. Done.
Should we all go up and grab another beer? Because I feel like I'm sobering up.
No, you're not.
It's probably for the best.
Anyways, it's your turn. What do you guys got on for a hill that you'll die on?
So last multiplayer is your hill you will die on.
Like
Well,
they need
before
to
we
go
move
into
on-
good storytelling,
Good storytelling,
like
single player.
Halo, God of War.
Before we move on, I think what they should do is kind of split that different. Like Halo is the prime example of what I'm thinking. Split the game, let multiplayer exist, but then also make a good campaign.
Yeah.
Let them be separated, and I think if Call of Duty were to do that, then they would make so much money.
They already make so much money, it doesn't fucking matter.
Because it's gotten to the point now where you can play the campaigns of Call of Duty in like 3 hours.
Right, and that's where I think they should. I agree. I think they should increase them, but they're
Well,
never
that's-
not going to go. They're
But
never going
that's
to go
not
away
why
from
you buy the
multiplayer.
game. You know, when you go in to buy the game, you know what it's for. Like, I never bought Titanfall because I knew it was just an MMO.
But they
It's not
can
an MMO.
make the game.
It's all online, though. There's no...
Okay, that's your. So it's an all multiplayer like online piece. An MMO
So what-
is like. So your MMO would be like your World of Warcraft, where it's
No,
like
what is
all
what is
online.
the definition of MMO? What is MMO
Mass
stand for?
multi-online player.
Okay, Titanfall is an MMO.
I guess
By
technically-
definition.
I mean, it doesn't play like your typical MMO, but I guess
Who
by
cares? It's not an
definition-
RPG, but it's an MMO.
By definition, yeah.
It's an MMO.
That is. I never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're not.
Exactly. It's an
It's
MMO.
dictionary.
Here's
Yeah.
here's the difference.
Drunk person.
An MMO,
Ding.
like World of Warcraft or any of that, you can go into any town and run upon thousands of other players at any given
Right.
second. In Destiny, you go to the tower, you're running into 30 because they give a
Right.
player limit
Cap.
cap.
Yeah.
And in Titanfall, yeah, you're in multiplayer matches, but it's not. First of all, the first word is massively, which none of those
Yeah,
games
I was
would.
gonna say, I think
work
Titanfall's
with
cap
X.
out was like 18. It was 8 versus 8. I want to say.
So
What were we
Or
talking about this
16.
for? I forgot my point.
Your mom.
Multiplayer only focus.
you didn't buy Titanfall because it was multiplayer.
You knew what you're getting into.
Okay, so I didn't buy the game because I knew it didn't have
Yeah.
a story to back it, because I knew the main point of the game was to play with other people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if they came out with a Titanfall multiplayer and a Titanfall campaign, you could choose to be like, I don't want to play the multiplayer, but I would buy the Titanfall campaign.
I
Or-
would buy the campaign. I wouldn't buy the multiplayer. Because
That's-
I just
that's
want
what
to
we're
play
saying.
That's his point. Is like that's what they should focus on. Same thing goes for
Agreed.
like for you. You play a lot of Overwatch. If Overwatch had a multiplayer only version, which is all they sold you, or they had the
If they had a
if
campaign,
they had a campaign version to tell you the story of
Thanks for
Doomfist
paying me
and
money.
everything else, fucking paying the duck. Fuck that.
That's stuffed
That's
up of you.
quackers.
but yeah, if they had a campaign to explain the story behind everything in fucking Overwatch,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
And that's what the second one's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, well,
Somewhat.
Dude, the second one, I watched the trailer for the second one. I was like, that should have been in the first one.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. You guys, the
So
fact that you're
again,
selling me a second version
stop
of the
making-
first one,
So
it makes
in
me just
games
pissed
like
off that I bought the
stop
first one.
making twos to it. Just call it Overwatch again. People are like, why am I buying Overwatch again? Oh, I'm buying a campaign this time, and this goes back to Sarkis's
It's just
point.
DLC. Just make it DLC.
Right,
We don't
but even
fucking
that-
care.
But even still, like you're buying the campaign, so I'll pay the $60 for a full new game, even if I have the main game and it's DLC, if it's a solid campaign. So my hill, this leads right into my hill.
I'm
Just
alone.
because it's a long game doesn't make it a good game.
that's a solid.
Hey,
fucking-
what's the longest game in history, though?
You gonna pay your fucking 50?
I mean,
Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm not paying attention.
I know that's why we're.
I don't know what the longest game in history is, and I'm sure someone could Google it.
Did
and
I
put it in
actually
the
get out
comment
of
section.
jail?
Yes.
What the
You had to
fuck?
buy your way out of jail. The longest game, though, doesn't make it a good game. Just because you fill full of side quests that are all the same thing, copy and paste to just a different person or
I'm
a
gonna
fetch
look-
quest.
I'm gonna look
and
up
look it
here.
up. But just because you do that doesn't make your game good. Now, if your side quests are really fun and involve me like either learning something new or getting to use my new equipment in a different way, which is then I can use to the main campaign, that's fine. But just because if your game's a 5-hour game, but it's a solid fucking campaign and I enjoyed every minute of that campaign of 5 hours, phenomenal.
You're never gonna
win Game of the Year.
enjoy every minute.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the worst parts make up, like, the roller coaster is why you enjoy the game.
Right.
Like, you can only enjoy the great moments because you've gone through the lesser moments.
And even in the lesser moments, you may just be upset because of how they turned the story, but now you're more intrigued on where it's going to go because you're so upset.
And I think
So you still enjoy it in some right.
Yeah, I looked up the longest game. The 30 longest games from
Anyway,
the last
so
hours.
I think that like the original Destiny and the original World of Warcraft were terrible at those because they were all of 5 missions from different people over and over and over.
Well, and that's where I'm really at is like I can play a game that I can beat like the time variant one we were talking about Singularity. Wasn't that long of a game.
I think it was only
like
4 or 5 hours.
I was gonna say it was like a 4 or 5 hour game.
One month.
But the choices you had made you want to go back and play different things. So I'll go back and replay that campaign. The story itself kept me involved for all 4 hours. I just wanted to beat all the way through it. Another one is God of War. The new God of War came out. I didn't want to put the controller down. All I wanted to do was play the campaign. I didn't give a shit about anything side quest. I didn't give a shit about finding anything else in the world. I just wanted the story. That's a good story. It took me 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours to beat, whatever it was. I don't remember because it's been a minute. I beat it, and then that was it. I was satisfied. It was good. But you give me Assassin's Creed Odyssey is what I'm going to go to, because they filled Odyssey with so many side fucking quests. Halfway through them, I forget what I even went to that island to originally do.
Well, I'm down with the good side quests. It's that they're just repeating each other over and over again. That's the part that's irritating. Well, I recently played the Halo campaign, since we're talking about it, and it was, you go and you collect this random Spartan thing that was dropped on the ground, which somehow every time they have something that you didn't have to upgrade your suit, like, none of it makes any sense.
Right.
Did you just buy one of my properties?
No,
No,
I'm
we're
trying to
bidding
buy
for
this property.
Is it just going to be $1?
Yeah. $1, Bob.
Until someone stops.
But yeah, that's a
$1,
solid fucking... So what did you find on the longest game?
It doesn't matter, I'm drunk.
Fucking...
But
The longest game fucking for gameplay hours is bullshit. It doesn't fucking count.
Right,
is it?
because...
It's fucking Animal Crossing! It doesn't... It's no story. It's Animal Crossing.
But that's another one, though, right? So
Well,
you're
there's-
playing Animal
that's-
Crossing just for the fact of building a thing. Or Sim City, or Roller Coaster Tycoon.
On that
or-
note, how is it not Minecraft?
Are you player 2?
I was gonna say there are a lot of games
Oh,
that
he's gonna fucking win. Why would he quit?
there are a lot of games like Minecraft, or even like some of the older games like Gallagher or some of those.
Wait,
That
did you just
technically
call
never
Minecraft an
ends.
older game?
It is an older game.
It is an older game.
You realize Minecraft came out when we were still working at the theater, right?
If you guys could see my face right now, what?
Minecraft came out
We're old there, bud.
in, what, 2000 and...
Are we?
Let's see, we graduated
You
in
want to go
2007,
buy some
so
Ben game?
2005?
Some fucking
2004? 2005? Somewhere in there? Minecraft? Original?
I don't know. It's hard to.
You won that auction!
It's hard to
Go
remember.
Circus!
When
Woo!
did Minecraft get released?
It's hard to remember because it was in beta with
Right. The beta
Notch
is
for
hard,
so
and it was
long,
all
and then it was released.
It was all PC.
And then do you count when it was released, or when it was in
Hold
alpha
on,
or
let's
beta,
let Siri
or
talk.
when Microsoft bought it?
She's a female, so she
I
can
already
talk
did
over
buy
us.
it, like, a couple years back.
When was my career?
Look that pull up right, because everyone was talking.
fucking Siri. Get a
So,
real phone.
but nonetheless, that would be the hill I would die on. Just because it's a long game doesn't make it a good game.
Yeah, I would change it slightly. Just make a quality game.
Oh yeah, no.
That's
Yeah.
what Unholy
Now,
was saying.
if you
So- you're kind of in the same boat as Unholy. Is make a fucking good game.
Yeah.
Okay, and yours is
Same thing, but
make a fucking good game.
don't add side quests just to give
Yeah.
yourself content that doesn't need to be there. Now,
What you should do is like what the MCU would do, right?
There's a ton of side quests and games that are like you're saying is bullshit, but like are fun. Like in
There
Borderlands.
are some, yeah.
In Borderlands, the whole game is fucking it's just bullshit. It's meant to be fun.
Well, speaking
Right.
of Borderlands, we're gonna get some Outlawed Borders. And
Yeah.
I think that like with the side quests, like yeah, sure, if you just have the same 5 side
Once I
quests,
get
it's
my
no
house
good.
back.
But if you have side quests, like if you switch it to the MCU, for example, and you're following like Captain America's story,
right.
there's no reason why we can't then have all these side quests with Black Widow stories, or
Right.
these people's stories, or those people's stories. So like, have the main game as like Master Chief's story. Ain't no reason why we can't play as the ODSTs for a while.
Right.
Minecraft is not as old as I thought it was.
Ha!
It came out 11 years ago. It
That's
came out in
still-
2011.
First of all,
it's
an
over-
11-year-old
it has to be
game
older
is
than
not
that.
new. It's an old game.
Has to be older than that. Really, 2011?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I really thought it was more closer to when we were
That's-
still in high school.
That's
Yeah.
4 years. That's 4 years after we graduated.
I know, like it's not that.
Yeah,
long,
but again,
It's telling
does
you how
the
old
does
we
the
are.
early access part of it count?
right,
Because when did
they
the
had
early
beta for, like,
access
ever.
release? And that's going to be long.
That's when they released the full
full
game.
game.
the full game
Yeah.
to the public. Everything done.
Because I remember Coronas talking about it literally while we were still in high school.
Corona.
And I remember that because one of the people he played with, he stopped talking to after high school.
Yeah.
And
Was it me?
No.
No.
Was it
No.
the guy that went and
No.
sold cars?
No.
Still no.
No.
Who's the other guy? Oh, was it Kitten?
No, it was the website design guy.
Start with an S?
Yeah.
Why did he stop talking to him?
Because of that game.
Well, I think he went his own way.
It was.
He wasn't part of our group as much.
To be honest, the only people that have been part of our group is the people in this room.
Yeah, just me and him. Yeah.
We all know that I don't count as people. I count as a me.
Well, as long as you fucking finally realize it.
The knee.
Besides, you're the
I
most,
need you to need me.
All right.
you are the most needy person here.
Slumbering. So you've had a second to think of it. What's a hill you will die on with gaming? A hill, not a bill.
So originally, when Unholy texted us this whole conversation, he mistyped it or auto-corrected. Auto-corrected.
Autoerotica?
Anyway, that goes back to a book I remember.
I don't read that many books. Anyways, so what were we talking about?
I wrote Bill instead of Hill, and he
No,
comes
no, no,
back.
no. It was auto-corrected to Bill. And so I was looking up legislation for
Squirrel
video
ass
games.
motherfucker.
You're a squirrely motherfucker. Anyways, I was looking up legislation. It was all very boring, and I was like, I would die for any of this legislation. I don't give a shit. And then Berta said, I almost called him the wrong name. Berta said that it was a hill, and I was like, oh, it was autocorrect. I'm a fucking idiot. Which happens a lot more than I'd like to admit. Fuck you guys.
I didn't say
Anyways,
it, you did.
long story short, too late. Anyways, fuck you. Double.
Is that 2 times double?
Double.
Anyways,
Triple
the only
double
thing I
kill.
don't like about video games now is they all go to microtransactions because that's how the money is actually made. And I hate fucking microtransactions. I get it, games need it, companies will do it, it's this thing. But they should only be able to charge you a certain amount because ultimately it becomes about gambling. Or it becomes about there's an intrinsic need or a value that the game is not going to ever give you but you're paying for. And people, especially the people that are fucking retarded, that are going to continue buying $5 for 100 gold coins over and over and over again, are just wasting their fucking money instead of investing in their future and investing in their society. They're going to invest it into a fucking game that's going to send it overseas. So I just think microtransactions should be looked at and they should be moderated because it's fucking bullshit.
Hey, Berta, how's that armor treating you in Halo?
I mean, I like my color of my dude in Halo. Got a coyote.
It's a light red. Yeah,
And
they
it
have
only
a
cost
fucking
you
name for that. It's
$90
called
for one
pink.
It was not $90. It was like $5.
Hell, it was.
It was like 500.
Hell, it
was like 500
was.
credits. That's like 5. You can't buy
So-
500 credits, so you gotta buy 1,000 credits, which is $10.
The only thing is microtransactions is a plague on our society, and I mean, I'm guilty of it too.
So the hill you would die on is the no microtransactions. Go
Or
back to a
regulate
game.
No, they need to be regulated.
Okay,
the company
so
should not be
regulated.
able to make a profit off of fucking microtransactions. They should make a game and fucking move on to the next game.
Or
But here's the
If
thing.
they're gonna fucking
Here-
continue
hold on,
working
hold
on
on.
the game, then there needs to be a subscription. Not a
Or
fucking
what they do is
microtransaction.
that they-
A subscription.
They program more shit, and then they do armor and different things like that you can buy. Like, I get why
You shouldn't buy a game because
I-
then it doesn't make it fun.
I get
You're just paying for shit.
I get why
I bought the game.
Microtran-
Give me fucking everything. I paid $100 for the game. Give me fucking everything. You come
Yeah,
out with the
but a lot of these
microtransaction
games-
advantage of people. That is wrong.
That literally
It's
is how
morally
our world works.
wrong. It's morally wrong.
but that's how the whole
And we're
world
not-
That literally is how our entire world works. Rock climbing people get you addicted to rock climbing so they can sell you more rock climbing gear.
Gym people get you addicted.
But
to
it's
gym,
not
and then you have
addictive
to
in
buy
the same
extra
way
gym
that
clothes.
cigarettes or the reward in a video game is. Have
No.
you
How
watched?
how isn't
Exactly.
it?
No,
It
it's
is
the same.
literally the same
They
mechanism
follow
in your
the
brain.
same dopamine rush. Follow the dopamine every time.
It's not programmed the same way.
Yes.
It's not. It's something that you physically
So-
do. People aren't
Zach,
going
you're
to
out.
invest in much in as rock climbing as if they're
That's a
addicted
lie.
to video
That is
games.
huge.
No, that's a
lie.
huge lie. Do you know
Kid.
how much a rope costs? Like, we all agree with you. Microtransactions do need to be somewhat
Gamble-
monetized.
Gambling mechanics should be illegal, and
Yes.
pay to
Loot
win
boxes,
should be out.
illegal.
Ex-
Pay
Those
to
two
win,
very
out.
specific
Okay,
things.
But
We're all on the same page.
yes, but we've been on the
Customizations and
same
other
for a
things
bit.
are good.
If you want to buy, if I want a certain armor piece and I'm willing to spend the $5 for that one armor piece, and I don't got to buy a whole DLC for it, fantastic. I'm
Shit,
all about
yeah.
it. Give me the one piece. I don't give a shit about the rest of these armor pieces. I just want the one. Where it's fucked up in a microtransaction world is when you need to buy that same one for every single thing around you. Like, that's
Yeah.
dumb.
or the fact that you gotta buy
Now the
it's
perfect
750
Right.
coins for that said piece,
Oh, man,
and you can
almost
only
had
buy
that.
1,500
Right.
coins or 500.
which
Yeah,
is
it
also
drives me
fucked up.
crazy.
So the other thing, like, and that's so.
And also,
fix
don't
that.
use coins. Just make them fucking
Right.
dollars. Just let me pay.
Just make it a
cash.
dollar sign. I'll
Fuck.
run my credit card for the $5 that your fucking armor piece is.
Right.
Call it a goddamn day. I don't need a specific currency amount to fool me of how many dollars it is. I don't care. The other thing, make games more so when you play it, you unlock things. Or if you're tired of waiting, like that's what the season systems are trying to do. But I don't give a shit about the season or like where it's lined out in the season is bullshit. Literally just give me, like you found the one emblem in Halo that you texted me about the other day.
Yeah.
You're like, I want this one. How do I unlock it? And you went and looked, and you're like, oh, you got to beat this part at this thing, doing that thing in Halo in the campaign, and you can unlock it. Perfect.
It's called getting good, bro.
Right. So if you want to unlock it, you got to go do a
Double.
specific thing at a specific time or whatever, and unlock it. That's how you get it. If you don't want to spend your time to
That's
the specifics,
quackers.
just spend money. Literally be able to look at it, go through everything that they have in the game, which also pisses me off in Halo because if you scroll through it, a lot of shit ain't even loaded yet, and it's got a locked icon and doesn't even show you what the fuck it is. Don't give me a half-ass game. Don't even put it in there. Don't even let me see it because it's just dumb. But I digress. If you go
So
and look
you're-
at it and
you
it
don't
says,
want to pay for something
this is
that
where no, and I will pay for it if I just want it and don't want to spend the time. That's where microtransactions could be beneficial. If I don't have the time and I want the special emblem, whatever it is. So for me, the Halo, the smiley face one, I want my smiley face one back. If I could find it on there and it says it's going to spend $10 or go do this thing in the campaign, perfect flawless run of the fight against Atriox's second-hand man. Oh, that's fucked. I don't
The
know if I can
sword
do it.
guy.
No, the
The hammer guy?
Hammer guy.
Fuck
Perfect run on the hammer guy.
Other
Well, I
than
don't know if I'm that good, so I'm gonna spend $10 to get like that's the level
No.
that a microtransaction, right? So I could spend a week and a half trying to run this one thing, if that's what I want to spend my time on.
I'm okay.
I have a win. I have something I'm shooting.
But what
for,
am
I
I
have
saying
something
is,
doing, I
I'm
have
okay
something
with
I'm
micro
playing.
transactions or micro
Transactions.
microtransactions.
I'm okay with them being there
Right.
as long as they're preemptively explained. Also, too, if the company is taxed heavily on them. I don't care if
I
I
don't
don't care
really want
if
them
you
to
want
be
to buy
taxed
one
heavily.
skin for. You could buy a skin for $300. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You can do that. It's up on you. However, the company should not profit from it
Why?
Why?
It's their game. They're the ones making it. Why
And
should
if
they
it
not
develop-
profit?
And if it
because
Okay.
they're profiting on
so now so
addictive mechanism.
right, but say you're
As is
say
most
you're
of
the
your
developer.
hobbies.
Say you're the developer and you
What are my
spend
hobbies?
Cigarettes, alcohol.
Those
Uh,
aren't my hobbies.
porn.
Obviously, I had
drafting, creating.
I haven't drafted
fucking
forever.
3D
I
printing.
do create for free.
So individual.
But the
thing
person
you should
that
be
put
able
in the
to.
work is not getting paid for
They're
it.
still getting paid
They're
by the
getting
company because
paid.
the company's bringing.
That's
in
They're
how
not
all that
getting
stuff.
paid for the hard work they do.
Nah.
That's why
So
you have
where
a
you're
salary
saying-
to
you're
earn
saying
money.
They're
you
getting
want them
paid
to-
the same much as the bucket value they fall into.
Okay, so you're
Right.
saying you want the people that do all these transactions to get a bonus for said microtransactions because they're the ones that actually did the work. And
Yeah,
not
if you
the
sign
company.
on a contract that says, hey, we're going to charge microtransactions, and if you make the best content and people buy your content more than anyone else's, we will pay you.
How do you know they don't do
3%.
that though?
They
Well,
don't.
How do you know that?
Well, first
Because
of all,
the
Have you
company
ever met
doesn't
a
do
game?
marketing.
I haven't ever met a game developer, so I don't know that a company hasn't signed that on.
first
Let's
of
find
all,
let's find a game developer and ask them.
any
first of all,
company can create-
working in software in general, I can tell you, bonuses are given out through projects all the time. Is it a direct one-to-one? Sometimes not. Depends on the company. But the point is that when you consistently do great work, you get promoted, you get raises, you get all those kind of things. If you consistently do bad work, you get demoted, you get fired, you get thrown out to pasture, you get sent to a farm upstate.
I hate microtransactions.
So
All right, you hate
Anyways.
transactions. That's the all you're willing.
back to what I was saying on the same line, but change a fucking subject finally. They should bring back cheat codes for single player.
Ish.
Now I'm not talking like
I think they should just be something like.
You
how
know what?
Halo-
You can get those cheat codes if you pay $10.
shut up.
We're over the microtransactions. Moving on.
No! That's
Yeah.
what they are now!
No.
That's
We're over.
exactly
It's
what they
over.
are
No.
now.
It's
I'm
over.
You want the
talking-
cheat codes to
It's over.
fucking pay
It's
for
over.
them.
It ended.
No.
It's over.
That's what they are now.
It's over.
I want to be able to type in the code and fucking all of a sudden have big head mode on fucking Call of Duty.
It's
Or-
called Big Dick 5. That's the
Or just
password
for
for
toggle
everything.
when you start it.
I was
I'd be
gonna
okay
say,
with a toggle.
Or
once
you
start
go
it.
in the sense of like Halo does, turn the skulls on, turn them off.
Yeah.
Well, and even in I was gonna
I
call
think-
it Die Hard back in the day. That's the wrong movie. James Bond.
Fucking which one? GoldenEye.
Octopus.
Oh yeah, you
Like
turn on.
you
big
could literally
head
turn
mode.
on the big
Turn
guns and
on
all
any-
these things
well,
before.
no.
Oh, was it Golden
You
Gun?
set up the game
GoldenEye.
before you ran it.
Yeah.
Still cheat code, but you're not doing it as you play.
Yeah.
So I'm game for that as well. I
Right.
also do remember
I'm
turning.
down for the cheat codes. Like include these little elements that you could turn on with the code, but realistically, just make it something you can turn on. Now, other games like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, things like that. Like Rockstar, keep your cheat codes of big guns, drop a tank, 5-star wanted level, like, or create an entire pause menu that allows you to turn them on in the heat of what you want to happen at the moment you want it to happen. So either
Or-
put the cheat codes in it, or
Besides, if you can't
Put
put
in
in
a
a
fucking
5-star,
thing.
should you even have 5 stars? Come on, bro.
you get my point though.
Come on.
Uh,
Come on. Come on.
turning the fucking the not basilisk. I just fucking forgot.
It's a snake.
Yeah, thanks.
Flip
Flipper
it
little
thing.
thing.
Age of Empires. You turn them into the Viper.
And the dot
snake
viper.
poop, yeah.
I forgot about that. And they also did, what was it, Star Wars Battlefield or
The
something like that,
Battlefield
which
is-
is
yeah.
the same game, which is Star Wars version, and you could summon a little Ewok.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Playing as the Gungans like was always a pain in the ass. I do remember that.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck
Bring that shit
would
back.
you intentionally play as the Gungans? You have the entire Star Wars galaxy to choose from,
You chose
and
Gungans.
you chose the Gungans.
Y'all want to play another tournament of Mario Kart?
No, I'm
Like-
fucking figuring out stuff.
I still don't even know. Like, I don't know if I care about any individual thing enough to die.
On the hill for it.
Hill, molehill, mountain, don't care.
Listen, my
Like,
Mind you,
I
I'm
would
not
say-
talking about literally dying.
yeah, just fucking, I want to live, bro.
think of it
bro.
think of it is in what you would essentially what you would fight for.
What we
What we
just
just
did.
did. Like he was fighting for it, but all of us had another point of view to try to give him, and he still didn't care, and he just died on it. Mine, you could probably give me a game that's like, this game is this long, and it is that good, and I'd be like, no, you know what? That's actually, like, I still feel like not every game needs to be stupidly long, or like same thing, like, you don't need to create the biggest map in a fucking gaming history, because
Like
now I'm just
ESO?
bored trying to get the fuck across it. Like, you're driving me crazy on trying
Right.
to get across this
You build this
motherfucker.
massive map, and then you
Leave
have-
it empty,
it's
and
so-
I spend most of my time walking
Right.
in nothing.
It's so massive you end up putting quick travel, so I quick travel to it. So in my mind, this map's only about 14 feet.
Right. Yeah. So like something like that falls in the same line, right?
Yeah.
Like what people are like, oh, this game is the biggest game ever.
Why did you just
What
mortgage
was
your
it, Crew or Crew 2, the driving game, where it's the whole U.S., the continental U.S. or whatever,
Right.
like modified slightly, but you could drive from like New York all the way to Vegas, whatever in the
I don't
game.
know what the fuck
Biggest racing map ever. I didn't care. I had no reason to drive from New York to Vegas that I wouldn't just fast travel for, because the race I need is there. I'm not going to drive that whole length when I have an hour to play my video games tonight and my race is in Vegas and I'm in New York. I'm
Yeah.
not going to drive that.
I don't know. I will.
It's
I
40
will-
minutes to drive it. I'm not going to spend 40 minutes driving for no fuck reason. That's dumb.
I would say the thing that's coming to mind most in my mind right this moment is there's no need to make a second game when you can continue just expanding
Ah,
the first game.
Okay, that's
And
a
I will
solid
go
one.
in general for all types of different
That's
games.
solid.
So pretty much every sports game out there,
Yes.
create Madden, create the teams. The next year, do updates for all the new players, all the old players. Start going back in retro, bring some of the older guys back into it. So you
you
can
want
have
a
one
DLC?
game that constantly expands.
Not even DLC. It's
Like,
just
we,
one
and you can
game
buy
with
one player at a time.
updates.
Make it a microtransaction. It's fine. But like we can expand it more and more over time. There's no need to. There's no need. Can't even hold it. There's no need to constantly
fuck.
remake the exact same game over and over again. So sports games, I would definitely is number one on that list. But even so much as like Grand Theft Auto or one of those would be fine, because you can go from, okay, we're in Vice City, get on a plane, which they all have airports, and fly to San Andreas. Fly to another city and continue playing the game.
Sarkis,
Because
I
there's
think it's
another
your
thing
turn.
out by it. Like,
Sorry.
if you kept it one consistent game and you just kept expanding it, more and more people would want to play.
No, I agree. I honestly think you're on something. Especially with sports games, like that's the best place you could start
the
it.
easiest example, for
It's
sure.
it's for sure the easy example. The only thing that changes is a roster every year. Even most review companies, IGN, GameSpot, fucking all of them, all game review companies, even most people on YouTube who do reviews, all of them say it's the same graphics and mechanics as last year with like minor tweaks to your passing game, minor tweaks to, in as far as football, to your running game.
Right.
If that's the case and it's a minor tweak, that is an update. That is not a whole new $60 game.
Right.
If the
And,
roster
and-
only changed because
Thanks for the $50, man.
fucking goddamn it, pumpkin.
and it goes further because, like, they might
Nice
throw one or
sweet,
two
sweet
legends
pumpkin.
into it. Yeah, they're, oh, okay, great. This one we're going to have John Elway in it. But, like, what about, like, Joe Montana or all these
Right.
other great people that you never get to play as because they're not
Oh, I did roll that.
in any way relevant today?
No, and that's a really, I like, honestly, sports games, I don't know how they haven't done that already and, like, just been the case. And
Well,
then
see,
led the
like-
way, and EA, because they own all of it, right, pretty much, how have you not done this already? Same thing goes for any kind of Need for Speed, anything like that. Instead of creating a new thing, give me a new campaign for the same cars that I've already unlocked throughout the whole thing. Drop in a few new cars, take out some older cars that people weren't using as much, and drop a new either. Okay, you just
So
destroyed
you
San
don't like
Francisco.
paying more money for something that you've already bought.
No, I'm fine with paying more money for something.
Yeah, and I'll
What I'm saying is I'm tired of buying Madden 2022 from Madden 2021 when 2021 was the exact same as 2022.
What they should do is they should do Madden 2020, and when it gets here, Madden 30, because it's 10 years, graphics has changed.
Like a 10-year jump or a system jump even is fine, but an annual jump is not. Because they're not giving me anything really new or focused on.
My biggest
you couldn't
problem
have done in that company.
So you're kind of arguing the same point that I was trying to get to.
No.
I just didn't argue it correctly.
No, you did, but you were focusing on the microtransactions, whereas his focus is on the game developer as a whole. So instead of creating, like you said, instead of focusing on making these microtransactions for these small things, just make a whole new game.
Right.
What he's saying is take your whole new game, but put it in a game that already exists. Don't
So if
don't
like,
give me make me buy a whole new thing.
Since
just
we're
give me the
already
same stuff.
since we're already running through Madden anyway, we might as well just keep
Madden's
running
just a
with
good
it.
point
It's an
because
easy one because we've all played it.
It's
but-
easy. We've all played it.
Like
Everyone's okay.
So,
everyone's seen it.
the core mechanics of football have not really changed. Some rule updates, you do a hotfix, no big deal, problem solved. But what you could do, and the problem is not what they are doing as much as what they could do if they did it differently. Because I want to have team, because some of the sports games have like done, here's this team from like 3 different eras.
Right.
Or why can't I pick the best team? Why can't I make my own? I'm gonna grab this guy and that guy and that guy and have all these different people. Like all of these sports have been around for decades, and yet we only have the choice of who's currently playing. Maybe 2 or 3 other versions of time, but not all of the greats. Not all of these other people that we. The reason we started watching football was because of random dude, and now I can't play him in the sport
Well,
game.
the same thing as the
Come
other
on.
one. Like even out of sports, if you go in like Call of Duty, right? If Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, you could have just done Call of Duty Black Ops and created patches and done the same kind of fucking thing.
You'd have so many
Destiny
different.
1, Destiny 2, you could have just kept it as called Destiny,
Mhm.
had the tower still destroyed by the fucking dude, and done the same story. Nothing changes. Other than just, it's still called Destiny, and then you still have access to all of your maps, all of your pieces, all of your stuff, and nothing changes. It's like, wow, you create these Burning Crusades, and those are like DLC content
You've never
pieces.
played WoW.
I have played WoW.
Really?
Played WoW
You're
for-
married?
So really, if there's anyone that develops games or
I gotta
knows
go
the inside
apologize
of
to
this,
your wife for you.
knows the inside of this, and we're wrong on a fundamental level, let us know how we're wrong.
Yeah, because honestly, it just doesn't make sense. How we're not, because of the level... Only
And
because
please
we
make
hit
it so like a 3rd grader could understand it, because like
drunk somewhere
I'm not
and can't
gonna
understand it.
I'm not gonna fucking read that in depth to your comments.
I will read in depth. The real question that I have is, if you are someone who works in that field...
He's gonna pass out soon.
Yeah.
No.
I don't sleep.
So if you are someone in the field, though, like, I get it on the PS3, I get it on a 360, I get it on the Xbox One, I get it on the PS2.
360
We
isn't
didn't
most
have
of
the
those
ability
things. Talking about that.
through the network to do these things.
Right.
But now that most games, when they say it's gone gold,
Double!
you've already pre-ordered the digital version and the digital DLC and all the pieces digitally. Most people don't even buy an actual hard copy disc anymore.
Of
And if
course,
they
I'm
do,
not
they're
going to
like,
buy a hard copy
right.
anymore.
And most people it's just not what they focus on. So if that's the case, we've gone mostly away from going gold and creating these discs. How is this not like the moment that Xbox and Sony, because they're the 2 biggest fucking pieces of this puzzle, went,
Oh, sorry.
we have a whole system
Forgot that you
that's
got doubles.
no disk drive at all. How did game developers not go, we're no longer making, we're going to start fresh, we're going to call this next one Madden, and we're just going to call it Madden from here on out. And every year, we're going to charge $30 for the updated everything.
Oh,
So
so you
then that
pay
person-
a subscription instead of microtransactions.
Essentially, but the moment you call it a subscription and it's going to auto happen on me, I'm going to be pissed because I may not want to play this football game anymore. And if it's not even
it's a
installed on my
subscription.
fucking
It's not an
Xbox-
automatic subscription.
But here's the difference: is
subscription
if
makes it
you
automatic.
if
Yes,
you
it
buy
absolutely does.
No, it
Madden
doesn't.
and you play it and you do not buy the $30 update, DLC, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you still have access to play everything that you
The
had
previous purchased Madden. So
So,
if I
so
don't
all the people that you were supposed to play with, but now have bought the updated version that no longer you.
So then,
no
and
longer
that's
have
part,
access
and
to.
so that part of that part of the purchase, again, consumerism and all of capitalism
Consumerism.
is pushing you to, if you want to play with your friends and all your friends did the update, do the fucking update.
Hey,
Think
look,
about when
I
we
got
were
a
playing
shiny
Des-
Delibird.
Think about when we were playing Destiny. Like, it was a fucking.
Hey, you guys want to see my shiny Delibird?
Chore, drag. What word are you looking for?
No, it was that push to like, oh, you already got the expansion? Okay, well, I can't get the expansion till Friday. Like,
Right.
I need to get it. Like, you're gonna come back and help me with the storyline, right? And we'll play together.
Oh yeah, we totally will. Oh, fuck off, they won't. But I'm on this quest in the future. I can't come back for you. I really hate Destiny, guys.
No, and that's like, it's just the
It's
level.
because it's a microtransaction plagued version piece
It's
of shit.
actually
right?
not.
It's really not. It does have its own level of microtransaction,
But- It
What's
does
the problem?
remind me, which relates to just make a good game. If you have a choice between making a better game and making a more
Are
addictive
you
game,
pumpkin?
make a better game. Don't intentionally make games addictive just to keep people playing longer.
So you say there should be regulation on addictive behavior?
no.
What I'm
Oh.
saying is that people should choose to do better games, not more addictive games. But I also believe
So there
that
should
if
be
a
less
game company wants to
microtransactions.
make something, they can. The government should not be regulating whether or not they can or cannot make a game.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta give you
You
credit.
can make a game if you want, but if it has an addictive transactions like microtransactions, you
Yeah.
should be taxed.
Like Magic
that
the
way,
Gathering,
you don't
Warhammer
incentivize
40K,
that bad behavior.
Like
I
Warhammer
gotta give
40K.
you credit to be able to pull anything back to that fucking topic.
Even though your logic is like
Not
scattering
even close to
itself.
sound.
Like,
I'm just saying, you guys are.
You don't. Okay, firstly,
Obviously, there's a common thread that I keep
Right.
bringing it up,
and I get it.
and
but
you guys
the
are
thing-
arguing the common thread, and that's what I'm saying. Is
We're
like,
arguing
they're-
different pieces of your common thread, but the thing that bugs me is you don't even play games that have microtransactions in them.
exactly because I hate them that much.
No, because you're addicted to one. Like, you played the shit out of Overwatch, and all that was a loot box.
Guess what? If there's a microtransaction in it, and I
There
had to
was.
pay for that. I would not.
You
play
so
did
it.
you're
not,
saying
right.
so
You
you're saying
still
that
played the game.
you're saying that they shouldn't allow addictive behavior.
I'm saying they shouldn't be incentivized to,
Why is it incentivized though?
Hold on.
because microtransactions is rewarding the company to program that way. If there is something
As
in
is
place
making
that,
a game that goes first place because it's causing people to so addicted they play that and nothing else. And yet we have Overwatch 2 and Destiny 2 because they literally designed the game to be addictive. Has nothing to do with microtransactions.
microtransactions is an intrinsic value.
All it is
within
to get your brain to jack itself off and make you happy.
I'm just saying, you can make a game that makes people want to play it like no
Right.
other. Like how many fucking Halos are there?
6.
Yeah.
And again, bro.
How many?
I count DST as part of 3 because it was part of 3.
Okay, there's a
Oh,
shit ton
okay,
of
so
Halos,
there's-
Oh,
right?
I guess
There's-
there's 3.
It's a fun fucking game, right?
7?
There's the main 6.
I don't do
ODST.
Halo Wars. I don't count Wars or
Okay.
those two.
But you guys are
Okay,
saying
They are Halo
so you
games,
don't
but-
ton of
count games
games
that
that
have
are
Halo in the
fucking
fucking
super
title
fun to
or
play.
take place in the Halo fucking
And I
universe.
guess it'd be the other
Spartan
two
Assault.
RTS ones. Yeah.
Okay, so there's games that are super fucking fun to play. You
Yeah.
love to play them.
Yeah.
The company shouldn't be incentivized to continue to actually make people pay money for games that they've already paid for.
So, okay, here. I'm going to take this another way. You go to work, right?
I think he's arguing against capitalism.
I think
That's
so.
really all I'm hearing.
You go to
No.
work, right?
I'm arguing against
No.
companies doing immoral
You
things.
go
But you
to
go to
work, right?
He's trying to get a point. You go to work.
Do I work really?
I don't know.
Do you go to a job? To
No.
earn money?
Clock in, clock out?
No,
on
I
a
don't
daily
clock in.
basis?
You don't?
You have salary?
I don't clock in.
Are you salary?
Yeah, I'm salary.
Okay.
Okay.
Sass me
So
now.
you go somewhere and do something for them to give you money,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And
Oh, I think that's addictive
You
behavior.
use
We shouldn't
that-
give you money anymore.
As long as you're fucking feeding my family, then okay.
You are feeding that person's family who developed those game microtransactions.
Yeah. He bought the.
You're paying the company, not the person.
You fucking point and just.
We can get it. You
No.
don't like microtransactions.
I
I'm
get it,
saying
you're on the
the
bandwagon.
company shouldn't be incentivized to program
I
microtransactions.
get
Then
that.
your company shouldn't
That's how
be
capitalism
incentivized
works,
to do
though.
whatever the fuck they do to make money.
What's your
For
all-time
you to
favorite?
pay
What's
to
your
fi-
all-time favorite game? All-time favorite.
I actually don't have one.
Okay, what's the
Pokemon.
game? I mean,
No.
what's the one you play the most?
Chess.
Chess.
Okay, so if you could buy a skin for your board and chest,
I don't.
could you?
I don't know.
Okay.
First of all,
would
the answer
you?
is yes. I've seen it.
Guess what? Guess
No,
what?
the
I
answer
can
is,
actually
would you,
go
though?
in and make my own skin for chess.
Okay.
You are
now
paying
if
money
you
for
made
the
it-
materials to make
So
your
if
fucking-
you made a really cool skin and then you wanted to sell it to somebody else because you thought it was so cool, would you?
No.
I don't want to live.
Why?
I'd give it to them.
Okay.
If they wanted the skin that I made, go ahead.
how much of this would you like?
Fucking have it.
Probably about
none.
none of it. I'm just
Probably
like,
like
don't
a
waste
0.
your time.
Like,
I will get something out of this game. Holy shit!
Just slice
we're
it.
going back to Mario Kart. We're gonna end it with
Just do it.
just a grand
You
slam.
just want to play a game you could fucking win.
We're going back to Mario Kart.
I just
We're
can't
gonna
wait.
finish
Wait, what
it.
was the final money
We
value?
started it. I think
Money value is
I think
irrelevant.
Sarkis won, and you were second.
First
and
of all,
then-
No,
money
sorry,
value is
I was
irrelevant. Y'all had way more properties than I did.
You still
If
have the most
anybody
money.
was going to win, it was probably going to be him.
No, he's gonna go bankrupt way first.
No,
Alright.
I was getting my money back.
Everyone hit login. Everyone good? That looks good. Okay,
Fucking
pick your character,
Christ.
anyone you want. We're ending it with how we start. We're going out the way we fucking came in.
They
Horny and confused?
Screaming.
Horny
All I'm
confused.
saying is, okay, everyone knows tobacco is addictive, right? Shut the fuck up! Don't laugh about it. You all know
I
addictive.
am laughing.
Tobacco is addictive
You also know that alcohol is addictive.
to some people.
You also know
To
that
all
Warhammer's
people.
addictive, right? You
It's
also know
not.
the magic cards are addictive, right? You also know the jacking off's addictive, right? You also know that music's addictive, right?
To addictive
You also know that
people.
breathing's addictive, right?
Binge watching TV is addictive. Eating's addictive.
Fuck you guys. You guys are fucking arguing for no reason.
No.
You guys
Literally-
disagree to the opinion.
Yes,
That-
I have agreed to your opinion
There is-
3 times.
You're not the one I'm arguing with.
I think I'm gonna have a tally by the end of the video.
And tally goes here.
You're saying all these things are addictive as tobacco, but tobacco is way more addictive than all of those things.
No, tobacco just has a bad rap from its negative consequences of its addictiveness.
Well,
What are its
it has a
negative
chemical
Alcohol
addiction
doesn't have
and-
nearly as
Actually,
many.
tobacco has positive
No, it has negatives.
cancer.
Cancer, mutation of cells, anything hashtag truth, and all of the commercials that are out there about truth. They used to sell marbles to kids, and they created the cool cowboy and the cool camel to sell to kids. It wasn't even
How
about
long
selling
ago
to
was that?
adults. Right. And then we changed it, and now everything is hashtag truth.
Yeah, but
and
how
it's
long ago
truth
was
about
that?
the negative
How long
effects
ago
of
did we
smoking.
realize that that was wrong?
I don't know. Someone got any ballpark in here?
They never cared that
Did it stop anyone from smoking?
They never cared that that cigarettes were
Started-
addictive.
It stopped new.
They
Okay.
they never cared that tobacco was addictive. They cared that it was hazardous to your health. Very different subject.
Now this is gonna be.
Actually, yes.
I would
good
go
point.
and teach kids about the effects of drugs
Someone's
and
gotta pick their
alcohol
last guy, okay.
on their fucking body.
By example.
Well, that's where I got to. Like, I would take the pig lungs that had lung cancer to elementary schools, and I'd have a fucking thing of rubber gloves, and kids could come up and feel all the fucking tumors and everything inside the fucking pig lung, and then I'd turn around and be like, "This is why you don't smoke. You shouldn't be doing this." And then we'd go to lunch, and I would drive down the fucking road, have 3 cigarettes, spray fucking Axe on me because I was young and dumb at the time, and drive back to the
No
fucking
one
school.
will tell.
Don't smoke, kids.
Like, Axe's other selling point could be like hiding smokes or pot. Axe it up.
They can't-
Someone needs to hit.
They can't
a-
smell your pot if they can't breathe.
All right, what cup are we doing?
You're in a full cup.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Hold on, let me slow
Old
the fuck down. I haven't seen most of these.
Wario's mine.
Just choose one. It doesn't matter. We've never played them except for you.
Fuck you.
I don't know. We picked
You
that
played
Triforce
all these?
one.
Triforce one. Okay.
Yeah, that one looks like a good solid cup.
Triforce it is. Okay, so we get your point, but what we're also saying is tobacco is the only one, and cigarettes is the only one that's been targeted. Alcohol is just as addicting, if not worse, and it causes just as many problems, if not worse. Just no one cares about it because it backs a huge amount of things. In fact, alcohol came back to give you your speed limits on your roads. Utah was one of the last places to actually get it because they were the last ones to accept the rules of the road, and hence why Utah has the most fucked up alcohol policies around. So, like, everything is addicted to an extent, and yet the only thing that's demonized is tobacco. Food is just as addicting, if not worse, sugar being the main enemy there.
Food you need to eat, though.
Do you have to eat garbage sugar? No.
No,
Do you
but
want
you
to
need
eat
to
it
eat
because it's
food.
fucking delicious?
You said
Yes.
food, not sugar.
Right.
Do you
but
need
most
entertainment in your life?
Okay,
Yes.
so I said food,
No,
not
you don't.
sugar.
You do,
but do
actually,
most
with Diet
people
Coke.
know the difference? No.
Really? I would like to see those.
Happiness has a huge mortality connection.
Yeah, it's called suicide.
Yeah, people that are miserable tend to not live as long. People that are happy live way longer. So yes, if you want to live a full happy life, you need entertainment, which means that I need video games with microtransactions.
Or else he will kill himself. You heard it here, folks.
The microtransactions is.
What kept you alive? Microtransactions. Just waiting for this one piece of armor to get dropped, and I swear,
So I don't have to earn it, I can buy it.
the second it's dropped, and I can buy
die.
it.
Okay, so can you imagine if there was a microtransaction that said, you can,
It's really funny.
anything that you can buy in the game, you can also earn by playing the game.
Right. There's a lot of games that do that.
Like what?
Mario Golf, Mario Kart.
There's a lot of them that you'll like by
Hot
playing you'll
Wheels.
earn credits. Yeah.
Shit,
Most Need for
Overwatch
Speeds
in
were like
itself. Overwatch has that. You earn gold per your wins. What else? I'm trying to think of more recent ones that I've played. What? Outlanders. Outlanders has that. Sea of Thieves.
Outriders?
Or Outriders, yes, thank you.
New Horizons.
Yeah. Sea of Thieves, you can earn gold for all of the booty you turn in and buy it, or you can go and buy different shit for actual real world cash. So a lot of games offer the double thing, it's just if you want to spend it.
And see, I think that's more okay. As long as you can earn it in game and you're not paying to win. Then whatever.
First of all, microtransactions and pay to win are different mechanics.
They are different mechanics.
You can have microtransactions that are not pay to win, which is the entire point I've been arguing.
Most microtransactions are paid for.
So,
Except a lot of them are customizations,
I was gonna say, most
which
are
have nothing to do with
customization.
anything.
The
Your pay to
difference-
win comes in your seasons. Like,
Right.
your
So
seasons.
that was saying,
play.
like, don't come out with Madden 2022.
Right,
come
so
out with-
a prime example with Madden, so they have the Madden Ultimate, I want to say it's called as Ultimate. It's essentially you're collecting baseball cards, or in this case football cards, within the game, and that unlocks a player, and then the more you collect, you can create bigger stats, and then you create your My Team profile, and then if you go online and play with your My Team, if you spend enough money on these fake football cards, collector cards, you create the best team all around through just spending money. Whereas the other person who gets like one pack plays that over and over and over and over and over again and slowly levels that character to the right thing doesn't even hold a chance against you because you have the best players in every position because you spent all the money on it. So that's a pay to play or pay to win.
difference being the fact that we, and nothing against you, you do time with what you want to do, read books, play chess, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Masturbate, I get it.
Yep, pretty much. But
I don't have tweezers small enough.
Heyo.
hey, at least you know it.
Self-burn.
We are on a lot more modern games that have these and see the difference between the two. And not saying you don't know about them,
But you just don't play
but you don't experience it like we do.
Because even still, you've mainly played Nintendo, and playing Nintendo, most Nintendo games don't have microtransactions. Most Nintendo games just have what's in the game and that's it. But then you also have to buy, and this is where his argument of just give me a $30 sales pack to create another thing. Mario Party came out for the Switch, and then they released Mario Party All-Stars or whatever for a full-price game that is literally just map packs from previous games that could have been put into the one that was already released.
So, and what I'm saying with my bit, right, with not doing Madden every year or whatever, and I would even, now they're playing Mario Kart, it's an obvious example as well, is that every time we bought a new Mario Kart, all of our favorite maps weren't in it. There were all these different maps or whatever, and they would end up remaking.
And I had to buy the DLC to
Right.
get some. This map we're playing right now, I had to buy the DLC just to get.
Right,
this
and
map.
so I'm saying, like, if you just had one game and you constantly just added, even if you wanted one map at a time for the racing game, fine. Just make and release one map. I'll pay $5 for the map or whatever. If you want to do them in, like, DLC is of, like, let's say 10 maps at a time. Also fair, I'll buy that. I just don't need you to make an entirely new Mario Kart because I want a couple new maps.
Well, and that's the other thing too, because when you make the entirely new Mario Kart, now my old Mario Kart isn't even supported online anymore. So now
Right.
no one's even playing.
And
my
so
old
all of
Mario Kart.
all of my favorite maps and shit I can't play anymore because something dark side. Suck it, Blue.
I sucked it up on this one.
SNES Mario Kart. But yeah, so we all agree with you, but at the same time,
Just stop it there. Y'all agree with me.
there is a point to it.
Yes,
So-
but if you want my actual opinion, you hate this but are using this word. Microtransactions are the problem. Pay to win and gambling is the problem.
Okay, so I'm just wording it wrong.
My
You're
opinion,
giving it
that
too
is what I
much
am
to its
hearing
credit.
from you. I'm not
Yes.
going to put words in your mouth, but that is what I'm hearing from you.
So, a company programming to incentivize these basically addictive things is the wrong thing. And I'm calling it pay to win. Or I'm
No,
thinking of it as
you're-
pay to win, but I'm saying it's microtransactions.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, no, I'm okay with microtransactions because that's actually skins.
Yeah.
What if
Right.
microtransactions is pay to win? That's how I'm thinking of it.
Yeah.
How is he already first? Fuck you.
He cheats.
All the time. But like, and you make a
So
good point,
house
because
rules.
I stopped
Yeah,
playing.
for reals, I win.
And like that's half the reason that Sarkis hates Destiny in some ways, and it's part of the reason why I hated it for so long. It's because I got tired of buying an expansion pack that was already in my game. I was literally just spending the money to open up a piece of the game that already existed, and it pissed me off.
Well, and
And they're one of the only ones, and they got caught for doing it. Like the content was on your disc. Like if you want to go physical world, it was literally on my disc, but I had to pay the DLC cost to unlock it the piece on my disc, and I had a bigger download and a bigger update to unlock the piece on my own disc.
I think the bitch of it is the DLC would cost the same as a new game.
Right, and that's where it really got, like when it was first, it was like half of the price of the real game, and then they started adding it on as like the full price of a game instead of giving me a whole new game. That is where a company is taking advantage of the person because
Dude,
they are
I'm
that
getting
invested.
fuck ripped out of me because I'm fucking 7th place. I got hit like so many fucking
I
times.
blame Peach. It's Peach's fault.
No, like you haven't gotten fucking touched, and
Yeah,
you're in first.
It's because I'm awesome.
No, it's because you're a fucking cheating bitch. I've been watching.
now I will agree with you that intentionally going after addictive behavior is wrong in general.
Right.
Okay, that's.
But
I was calling it microtransactions.
right, well,
Yes, you're
and so
talking-
right, but going after addictive behavior in general is literally all of life. Everything in our lives go after addictive behavior.
because that's what sells.
Right.
Because it's addicting.
All of marketing is literally manipulating people into buying something that they probably wouldn't have bought anyway.
Why do you think sex sells so much?
It's 100% why sex sells so much. It's addicting.
Because ugly people can't get it.
Yeah, and they want it, so they.
And it's addicting. Like, sex is great. Everyone wants it. It's addicting.
First of all, sex is great when it's great. Don't even trip.
Alright, that's fair. Sex is
Have
great.
you ever
when
had
it's great.
bad sex?
I didn't. She did.
The best answer out there. And that's for the win.
That's good.
Yeah, that. That's really funny.
So, anyways, fucking Mario Kart. I've been sucking it up. Dude, I'm about ready to throw your Joy-Con across the fucking room.
Yeah.
How much Mario Kart do you play?
A lot.
Jesus Christ.
I like Mario Kart a lot.
Also, the fact that
probably
you
one of my
don't get
favorite
hit
games.
is kind of aggravating. Like, I can be just out of the gate and I'll get hit 3 times before you get hit once with something. And I'm just like, it's not like you're dodging. You're just fucking racing. You're just going forward.
Well, he's doing more than just going forward, but yeah.
No, he's just going forward.
He learned how to do all like the sweet corner drifting nonsense.
Play it a lot.
Whatever, he's 5th place, so game's out.
I am.
Not totally cheap.
Yeah.
Every now and again, he likes to pretend like he's a commoner like the rest of us.
I'm driving in the grass and shit. Hitting the stupid plants. Look at that grass again.
You don't have to fuck around and just look at this, guys. I
See?
totally can't drive.
He's
what
actually
happens
just
is-
making it a challenge for himself by fucking up the first 2 laps. So he
No,
can
I don't think you
lap us
understand,
on the
guys.
last
Like
one.
all the other maps have been Mario-based maps, so Yoshi gets a bonus. This one being an actual Zelda-based map, Yoshi doesn't get a bonus anymore.
It's fair.
That's why he's always Yoshi.
I just really like Yoshi.
Yoshi's just
First
the best
place.
player. Like if you played any of the Mario Karts, you'd know just like Yoshi and Toad.
Yoshi and Toad.
Because they're
I
the
just-
lightest.
That's what I always put it at. There's the lightest ones. That's why I never went with fucking DK or Bowser.
Yeah, but
Which
they're
is
my
funny,
favorite
though, like, if
characters,
you
so I'm gonna
can-
play
I
them.
was gonna say, if you can actually master them, like it's pretty awesome to see someone actually like just wreck with DK or Bowser. It's impressive.
I'll DK your Bowser.
I'm sure you will.
I'll DP your mom.
We're back to his mom again.
Suck it,
And all the
It's
crabs.
got it going on.
He's still first. What the fuck? How'd you lap everyone?
I worked my way back up.
You're full of shit.
Started at the bottom, now is you. Started
Start
at
at
the
the
bottom, now
top,
to Yoshi's
now-
here.
Started at the top, went to the mid-range, and now I'm back at the top.
I really,
Life's tough.
the more I play
Like
Mario
the
Kart,
stuff sitting at the top, going middle, coming back to top. It's just rough out there, guys. You would not believe the shit I saw in the middle. Crap.
can you not block a shell with a shell anymore?
You can. You gotta just hold the shell out.
I thought so. I thought I was holding it properly, but the other red shell hit me anyway.
Also, lightning.
If it's going
taking
around
your
you
items
too,
off.
like if you have one item going around you, it can sneak past the one item.
Right,
that's
no,
in
I
front of
literally
you.
had a.
But if you had the shell behind you.
How did it fucking hit me? I was in second. Go for fucking first, you fucking stupid.
First had already finished. You were the first person
Oh
that
my
had
gosh.
finished.
Fuck you, Blue Shell. Okay, I give you that. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know. I didn't know he already fucking won. I was about to get. I was super pissed. I wasn't about to get super pissed. I was super pissed.
And on that note, the Triforce trophy goes to moi. So.
Yeah, but I can still drink and drive better than you.
You did drink and drive better than me. I mean, you snuck that win because I hit a fireball, but yeah, you drank and drove better than me.
You're welcome.
Alright. And we're going to call it on an angry Outlawed Anger. full of all the rage and quittings. So
At least the controller didn't get thrown.
at least the controller didn't get thrown. It almost
Oh,
did.
my bad.
But we'll catch you next time.
See
Bye,
ya.
bitches.
Bye, bitches.